Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money's at. Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money at. Dollar signs in the chat if you want to know where the money at. And the money is always fat. Let's get into it.
Welcome to camp, fat nigga. You made it. This ain't no fat camp. Every activity is big body friendly, and every big body gets celebrated. Camp Big Back is now in session. Here the lake's warm, the bunk beds are reinforced, and your sleep only ever interrupted by emotional reflection. We got all the classics. Canoe races, archery, tug of war with the skinny boy camp across the lake. They lost emotionally and physically. The camp shirts this year, FNS Legacy Tees. Heavyweight, emotionally absorbent, built to survive ghost stories, ketchup stains, and snow bunny hugs at sunset.
Babe, your shirt just told me I'm safe now.
Get yours at fat.shop. At night, we pulling pranks on the snow bunny cabin. By their window, one of us made a noise like a harmonica drowning in lotion. They screamed. Daryl passed out holding in a laugh. We had to drag him back to camp by the ankles.
We can hear you all giggling.
And the talent show, one man did a full yo-yo routine to back that ass up. Another performed a slam poem titled Ode to a Totino's Pizza Roll I Bit Too Soon. Standing ovation. This ain't no boot camp. This is a fat nigga refuge in nature. A place to be held, to be fed, to be slathered in SPF by someone who genuinely likes you. Get a FNS Legacy tee for you or someone you love. Available now while supplies last at fat.shop. Hey, yo, shut the fuck up. It's fat nigga season.
Now, everybody dropping merch. It must be grifting season. It's a little early for grifting season. Damn. What in the heezy? What in the heezy? Anyway, the Senate just passed the big baller bill. The Senate just passed the big baller bill. That spending bill. Our Vice President, J.D. Vance, was the breaking the tie vote. If I remember that correctly. So it is official that the big baller bill is here, and well, Elon Musk had something to say, and Trump responded in kind. And Trump says, let's get this up on your screen. He says, Elon Musk knew long before he so strongly endorsed me, for president, that I was strongly against the EV mandate. It is ridiculous and was always a major part of my campaign. Electric cars are fine, but not everyone should be forced to own one. Elon may get more subsidy than any human being in history by far. And without subsidies, Elon would probably have to close up shop and head back home to South Africa. No more rocket launches, satellites, or electric car production, and our country would save a fortune. Perhaps we should have Doge take a good hard look at this. Big money to be saved. Send that nigga back to South Africa, Trump. Send him back to South Africa. Now, following this news, guess what happened? That Tesla stock tanked. Let's look at the one-day chart. Let's take a look at that one-day chart. There it is. Look, hold on, let me back it up some. Pause. Look at that. Look at this gap. Look at this gap right here. Do you see this gap? This is the tanking of the Tesla stock. Now, last week, we went over, or a week before, we went over my index fund, and my index did skip over Tesla, and I said it's because Elon talked too much fucking shit. Like, what is his strategy? Is his strategy to just, make the stock affordable so more people invest? I don't know what his strategy is. It's not working. So we got a good opportunity to buy a little dip right on the first of the month. Right off the first of the month is another opportunity to get to stick your chip in the dip. Stick your chip in the dip. This is a 30-day low almost. This is almost a 30-day low. So if you guys want to get a little bit of this, a little bit of the dip, now is a good time to get the dip. Get your chips and get the dip. Not financial advice. Do your own research. But it is the first of the month. That means we pay bills, but we also pay ourselves.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Okay. The first of the month, we dump money into our investment accounts and we make some buys. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make some buys. And I've been eyeing this. Let me see if I can pull it up. I've been eyeing a meme coin that everybody keeps raving about. Let's see if we can pull it up here. We got, let's see, right here. Okay, all right. Let's go to, how do you find the live chart again? Here we go. Let's pull up the live chart. And right here, we are looking at Zeus. This is Pepe's dog. Let's go to the 5-day. 5-day, oh, it's fallen. Let's go. I'm looking for a dip for my chip. I'm looking for a dip for my chips, and we're getting one. So this is the 1 month chart. As you can see, actually, let's just zoom back and go to the 3-month chart. This thing performs phenomenal for an Ethereum meme coin. As you can see, it's just consistently going up. If we look at the 1 month, it's going up. But if we look at the 5-day, it's coming down. So it's coming within my buy range. It's coming within my buy range. I'm looking to grab some of this. I got ETH. I got a little bit of ETH somewhere I could find to give me a little piece of this. I'm just trying to time it right. I probably shouldn't. I probably should DCA, but it's the first of the month, so I think I'm going to go ahead and grab Zeus either today or tomorrow. But I'm going to keep an eye on this. This is Zeus. I'll go ahead and give you guys the link to this. It's right here. Not financial advice. Do your own research. With meme coins, you could lose all of your money. I just want to...
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Okay, I just want to make sure everybody understands that. All right, I want to make sure everybody understands that. Anyway, more finance news. You know, I love to keep an eye on where we're going as a country, and in order to do that, you got to keep an eye. You got to keep an eye on AI. All eyes on AI. We got some news. This one comes out of fastcompany.com. It says why this bank is hiring full-time AI employees. AI employees? BNY, which is the Bank of New York Mellon, has dozens of what it calls so-called digital employees working alongside its human counterparts. These digital workers are integrated into the broader BNY team and still not have their own email accounts and ability to participate in Microsoft Teams meetings. But they will have human supervisors. It says they have 2 separate AI personas. One focuses on coding, and the other one is dedicated to validating payment instructions. And says these aren't digital assistants. Armed with individual login credentials, and I mean, what could go wrong with login credentials in the AI? NBY's AI workers can access the same tools as human workers. If they spot a problem or vulnerability, they're able to write and implement a patch, though it must first be approved by a human manager. In April, Anish Rahman, LinkedIn's chief economic opportunity officer, warned that AI is increasingly putting entry-level jobs under threat. And there are a growing number of stories from workers who saw their 6-figure earnings jobs disappear without notice. So highly skilled people are going to survive the AI apocalypse. Low skilled work, it's going to go away. It's going to start going away. So, you know, especially our people in those Amazon warehouses. Shout out to all my Amazon workers. Amazon. This one here, this story is interesting. It says Amazon robots may soon outnumber humans in its warehouses. It says right now around 75% of the company's global deliveries are now assisted in some way by robotics, and its fleet spans more than 300 facilities worldwide. It says here, where is it? It says right here, robotics have also eased pressure from heavy staff turnover at fulfillment centers and replaced some employees. Robots are taking over menial tasks that allows some employees to focus on more skilled work, like overseeing the machines. So basically, the machines are going to have a supervisor. So if you're familiar with AI, if you're familiar with artificial intelligence, you will become its boss, essentially. That is one of the new jobs. So again, people looking to get into a career, cybersecurity, blue-collar work for data centers, etc., go get your A+ certification or whatever it is right now. And artificial intelligence. Brush up your artificial intelligence. Glam says they have free courses over on Google. So brush up your knowledge and get prepared. It's just the dawn of a new day. That's all. I wouldn't be too frightened. Everybody thought the same thing when cars were created and when computers were created. I think the economy just changes a little bit. You'll be done by September? Shout out to Glenn. Also in the world of AI, Cloudflare has blocked AI from scraping websites. It says this is the first internet infrastructure provider to block AI crawlers from accessing content without permission or compensation by default. Say here, AI crawlers collect content like text, articles, and images to generate answers without sending visitors to the original source, depriving content creators of revenue and the satisfaction of knowing someone is viewing their content. This is a huge move by Cloudflare. Like, do you know how many people are going to be moving their websites to Cloudflare to block AI from stealing their content? Shout out to Cloudflare looking out for the people. Shout out to Cloudflare looking out for the people. You know, that's your financial update of the day. Shout out to King J. Thank you for the clips, my brother.